this is rant number 2, and it really boils on one question: what is good card content?
I'm coming in.
The man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
This man is a psychotic.
So he's great.
Shut up!
You're watching the best damn card show on the planet. After rant number 1, I said all I had to say. I felt like I got what I needed to say out. And then I read comments and got some feedback and thought on a lot of it, and I have more to say. So you're in for a treat because this is rant number 2. And it really boils on one question: what is good card content? And I've tried to do this a couple times and I ramble and get out there, so I'm going to try to stick to these notes as good as possible without veering off, because boy, have I. By any metric, you would go by who has the most views and subscribers. And Card Collector 2 has quite a bit. And Jeff Wilson, obviously, a sports card investor, has the most. You know, I think it's over 300,000 subscribers. His videos get in the tens of thousands of views. Really good for sports cards niche. He'll admit it himself that his content kind of caters or pushes to the new people in the hobby, or even the masses, let's say. It's not, someone like me, or if you're watching this channel right now, is probably not continuing to consume every sports card investor video or every Jeff Wilson thing. He's also put the most money into his channel. Card Collector 2 already owned a card shop prior. They've put the most time, money into their channels. It's good, actually, that these numbers are that high, because it shows potential. It shows that there is. However, not something that, like, I don't know if true collectors are the right word, or not some people deep in the hobby. Again, I don't know, but there's a missing thing there. Like, I don't think Jeff Wilson captured.
Can't you just feel it, Harry? It's our big chance, man. All we gotta do is show a little class, a little sophistication, and we're in like a dirty shirt.
And that's no problem, Lloyd. We can be classy and sophisticated. Look at the fun bags on that horse.
So again, I'm trying to stick to my notes, and this next part is all the different types of content we've seen. Like, what is out there? Sports Card Dad actually replied. Sports Card Nonsense replied to the first rant. So
Alf, we got absolutely smoked by Professor Sports Card's YouTube channel.
That was cool, no doubt. But now I lost a little train of thought. Sports Card Dad in his video went over a few more different types of content, and I got lost in my first rant. So again, I wrote some notes down. The news. People want to give you the news. It's a lot of it out there. It's not one channel doing that. There's enough channels doing that. And again, maybe I'm being harsh. No one gives this critique. No one talks about this. This is what it's continuing the conversation. It's like, do we need daily news about cards? Like, I avoid news in the first place, you know? Do I really need to get in that same rhythm, but with cards? Maybe. Get back to these notes. There's news videos. There's like the hot or not. That's Jeff Wilson has his guys talking about the top 5. Again, do I need that? Is it interesting maybe once in a blue moon just to see what's going on? What are they doing? But it doesn't capture my attention. So it's like, I have the tendency to want to say, like, yeah, let's look at some charts. Let's look at this. This is a good deal. But does anyone really want to hear that? I don't know. You don't really know, because nobody really talks about it. Like, what do we are the people consuming the content, you know, and there's others like us. If you're not, it's only going to reach so many people. But if it connects with you and it connects with me and we're the people, then let's make it better. News, hotter the top 5, card show vlogs, let's just spit them out. The Watchdogs, right? It's good, it gets overkill, it is, I like it. I do want to go back to that one real quick. Opening packs, show cards, they're your collection, you're going to show your collection. History, I mean, that's there, it kind of fails. People trying to show, I don't know, I don't think that's doing well. I'm curious about that, though, if done right. Back to the Watchdogs. I think they're good in the one main aspect. I hear some. Ziggy No talks about this. Give Ziggy No a shout out. Nobody, you know, breaks need to be regulated. If Watchdogs, Sports Card Radio, or whoever else branches of that, Topps is not. They just had a humongous blunder in baseball where they like released one of ones and they accidentally, I think, put 3 of them out. So eventually someone found the same one of one that was just released in packs, and there was 2 of them on eBay, and it caused, and so all this talk, it's not fixing that. I mean, they don't care. I mean, they really don't. People are buying their product. They care about your 20,000 views. People are buying. Now, if those 20,000 views turn into 200,000, I'm not belittling. I'm just saying they don't care. They don't. Like, they're making money hand over fist. However, where those watchdogs do a great job, are the people that are not the monopoly corporate. Like, the breakers have Blake Martinez, ex-NFL player. He maybe doesn't get busted as hard if not for YouTube content and not for these videos. And there's other, I can't think off the top of my head, but just breakers in general. That's a Tesla. Why can't I think? Backyard breaks. Backyard. I'll put it here.
That is a Tesla.
Anyways. So I do think there is some good that's come out of that. Some really good. That is semi-regulating the industry, but you're not gonna fix the top of the top.
There is no nobility in poverty. I have been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time.
What do we want? So do we want those things in a 20-minute video? Do we want those things in a 10-minute segment? Do we want them in 2-minute clips? Do we want charts and graphs? Do we want the history? Another one I don't see, or I think somehow incorporating sports into sports card videos, whether it be highlights or what have it be, stats. It kind of makes sense. Do we want that in sports card content? Pop counts. Do we want to go over a few cards? Do we want a 20-minute video? I don't think we do. I don't think we want a half-hour long video beating that horse. And maybe we do. Maybe that is what we want. And maybe we want it in a 2-minute segment. Maybe we want it as part of a bigger show. Potential deals.
Not a customer as far as I'm concerned. You want to buy the car or not?
Not from you. I want to see the manager.
You want to see the manager?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'll show you the manager. Here's the manager. Right here. Here's the manager.
Unbelievable.
Come on.
You know, is that something you spend time on? So I'm trying to make sure I hit my notes here. Go through. I want to take you what I think is going to be a good show. So I think I've probably been ranting. I have no idea. Did I not hit play? I did. 8 minutes now. I've been ranting about 8 minutes. This is something I made. I'm trying to be different. I made this about 4 months ago. It's a screensaver of all the like 50s baseball cards, and you have the All-Star game here in the corner. Again, I'm trying. Whether this works, I think this is great for like a sports card shop with where they don't play the audio. Now, a lot of people are watching sports in there, but when there's those, I think this is good for like, that fits totally. Anyways, I haven't reached out to any sports card shops, but being different is important. Trying different things is important. I don't have a lot of followers, especially if I made that, or subscribers. Thank you if you have subscribers. I think it's like doubled. I really want card content to be, it can be better. Whether some other people said like I'm the small card person posting, that's cool. That's nothing wrong with that. Like, but you can't expect it to get a ton of like grow huge if it's not real entertaining. There's nothing like passion might have been the wrong word. Anyone posting to YouTube is probably passionate. I'm referring back to rant 1 and also to some comments. And passion's probably the wrong word. It's entertaining. Like, we want our car content at least to be entertaining, and some of what's out there is just, it's not entertaining, or it's beating the wrong drum, or it's beating the same drum way too much. So honest, like, let's create some sort of communication where, because if you make it better and I make it better, then there's more competition that makes it better. Like, I can get to a card show. I'm not rich by any means. It's hard for me to travel, but I would get to a card show this summer. I can't say the National. Let's not make it the National. It's too busy, too expensive. I can't say it's too expensive, but like, let's not make it the National. There's too much going on. Let's meet. Let's talk. Like, the show is one thing. That's an hour or two. Like, let's not make it even ton about the show. Let's make it about bringing ideas. Let's make it about collaborating. Let's make it about content creating being better. I want to show you. I don't just want to talk. I'm going to put some clips coming up. Be a compilation of things. So let's cut to that now, and then you'll see me again at the end of the video. My idea is having a show that features multiple segments with multiple different content creators depending. And one of those segments could be something like this, where once a week you have what's sold in the past 24 hours. These are the Card Ladder player indexes, and you can sort it by the last 24 hours in volume sales. So you can see that Michael Jordan, according to Card Ladder, had $90,000 in sales of what's in that index. So Mickey Mantle, there's 544 cards in that index, and it sold $27,000 worth in just the past 24 hours. You can see Jackie Robinson, Juan Soto, and Mike Trout. And in football, what I found interesting was Brady at the top, followed by Patrick Mahomes. Jordan Love somehow has had tremendous sales the past 24 hours, at least in the football realm. I think this could be a cool little bit to stay fresh every week. In the card game, we're all a little different.
Different, yeah, I'm different.
But we all come together for the same thing.
Kill you.
In this box, I'm collecting every single NBA basketball player's rookie card to ever play. Hall of Famers, they get slabs. Social media, I got a nice thing going, posting a cool action figure. Here's Derrick Rose, excellent rookie. Shamey blew out his knee. Marcus Camby was an excellent college player and even had a great NBA career. Finally, we're looking at Draymond Green, and Sting. I don't know. I think that's an awesome pairing. These are some of my favorite rookie cards that I own here that don't necessarily make it with the action figures. My Kobe, I already took a picture, and it wasn't either of those. This Kareem card is probably one of the best cards I own, bar none. Love it. And then finally, I bought this Magic card for $300 / Larry Bird Jewelry Serving. It's a 7.5. It's worth more than that now. And then I loved it so much I bought a 7. I wish it wasn't BVG, but I bought it before the boom, and it was a great price. Forgot to mention that Topps now is coming out with an on-demand of the CJ Stroud game with autograph. Really cool looking card. And if you want to know more about Topps now, I recently made a video of what it is and how you can get in and the pros and cons. And there aren't very many cons. It's a really cool concept. I also made a LeBron James every rookie card video, and I just love the thumbnail. Go check it out. The all-time leader in blocks in the NBA is Hakeem Olajuwon with 3,830, and well, you'll see here that there's not a current player even close. Not one current player on this list here, and it goes at least, a dozen deep. Olajuwon, after Olajuwon's Mutombo and Kareem. My guess here, my take on this is that everyone's shooting more three-pointers now, harder to block shots.
Olajuwon, he was in the top 10 in 5 categories: steals, rebounds, block shots, scoring, and shooting percentage. To have a big guy of his size to be in the top 10 in steals. Now, you can assume that he would be in blocks, which to me shows versatility of what type of guy he really was.
You know the effect Hakeem Olajuwon had on the NBA during his playing days. I hope. Dude was disgusting. But his post-retirement, post-move footwork clinic with NBA greats is why he will always be one of the most influential NBA players of our time. When LeBron James and the Heat lost to the Mavericks in 2011, he knew he needed to get better, so he went to the Hakeem Olajuwon School of elite footwork, post moves, and turnaround jumpers. Case in point, LeBron's game changed after that.
The distance on the fadeaway.
In 2009, when Kobe Bryant wanted to perfect his turnaround fadeaway jumper, he went to Dream. When Dwight Howard was a force around the rim, but lacked offensive skill, he went to Dream. If he is still available for service, could guys like Giannis, Joker, Embiid, and Wemby get even better?
Scott with Scotty P Cards, and in this video, I want to figure out how much money did Topps make on 2023 Topps Chrome. In this video, I want to figure out how much money Topps made in 2016 Topps Chrome and 2023 Topps Chrome. The reason I chose those specific years is because I'm going to be doing this with hobby boxes only, and we're going to have to use orange refractors number to 25 that are hobby box exclusives, and those first started in 2016, and they're still continuing through 2023. I don't want to be a spoiler of what you're going to see later in this video, but the number between 2016 and 2023 is insane of how much more money they made. Higher in 2023, like drastically so. And if we look at them compared to each other, 2016 Topps Chrome, I'm going to assume hobby and jumbo and retail all sold and made the same amount. That's not accurate. I know that's not accurate, but for simplicity's sake, we're going to assume that. So that gives total sales of $5 million and total profit of $1.5 million roughly. For 2023, if we do the exact same thing, and Breaker's Delight is actually a new format, I assumed it is 25% of the print run of hobby boxes. That gives us total sales of $35 million and total profit of about $10.6 million. So they're making a lot of money off of Topps Chrome, and for good reason. It's a great product, and it is probably why Fanatics wanted Topps in the first place. And I want to point out, these are assumptions overall. You might not like some of the math I did, and that's fine. I'm not saying this is exactly what they made, but I wanted to show how much more they're making now than they were only 7 or 8 years ago.
This again could be another quick minute segment, or I just don't know if it's necessary or needed, but I would put cards that sold in the last 24 hours alongside some sort of sports story or someone telling a story like
There's a story from when he was growing up and he was in middle school and his baseball team played alongside the Isawa River in Japan, and that river was located beyond right field, and he hit so many home runs as a poolside hitter. And his teammates and coaches were like, Ohtani, come on, these baseballs are very expensive. And because of that, he learned to hit to the opposite field. And that's why he's such a special hitter. He has power to all fields, and that was on display today.
Squat.
Squat?
Yeah, the most you ever done.
I don't know pounds.
You can say kilograms if you know.
200?
200 kilograms? Awesome.
To sum it all up, I think the easiest way to put it is sports card content is missing something. You know, there's something not hitting the exact mark. And a lot of you agreed with me. And again, this only reaches so many people. Others think that too. And what is the right mark? I guess they're also, from thinking it over, there is a variety or array of who's posting and what their outcome is. As some people say, they just want to post for their own enjoyment of posting. I have a feeling, you know, I also got comments like every middle-aged guy's trying to become the next thing so they don't have to work and they can make money off a channel. I think there's probably more truth in that. I really do. And I do believe there's a healthy mix. It's not one size fits all. What do you think? Comment below. I am serious about meeting up this summer with other people that are content creators and trying to just make card content better on the whole. Thanks for watching.
On a cruise, you know.
You're going on a cruise?
Where you going?
Yeah, I'm taking her on a cruise.
Where are you going to go? I mean, where are you visiting on the cruise?
Well, it's going to be on a boat.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do?
Going?
Where's the boat go?
Well, the boat's going to be in the water.
All right.
What up, everybody? This is Robert Ory, a.k.a. Big Shot Bob, and you're watching Professional Sports Cards. Hey, by the way, go buy my rookie card.